I'm headed over to physical therapy. Hurt my neck. I don't know what the problem was. Kind of woke up and neck was hurting. So went over to UCLA, made an appointment there, and through insurance and stuff like that. So only had to pay a couple bucks. But I got to tell you, man, after it, neck felt pretty good. Felt pretty good, pretty loose and everything. Got a couple more appointments, so we'll see. Hopefully my neck will start feeling better pretty soon. Let it marinate for a couple days. Then I went over, thought I'd visit Dom DeLuca. That's right. He opened a Brooklyn Projects. By the way, this is Westchester Park. It looks pretty busy. He opened another Brooklyn Projects skate shop in Westchester. GPS sent me the wrong way. I don't know. I ended up in a residential area. I said, nope, this is not where Dom opened up Brooklyn Projects. I mean, if he did, it's just out of his home, out of a shed. But found it. Brooklyn Projects Westchester edition. Pretty sick shop, man. First thing I do is I look for my board on the wall. Yeah, looking for it. A lot of nice boards, ain't they? Oh, there's some real boards. Jacuzzi even. Yeah, did not see any of my boards, so we got an issue. Looking at the clothes, checking it out, stocked pretty well. I'd say Dom is no stranger to skate shops. Oh, got a little wheel selection. Bolts, of course, bearings. A lot of wheels, man. Look at this. Nice array. I will tell you this. I'm a white wheel guy. I don't like colored wheels. Hell no. Look at the shoe rack. Nice shoes, man. A lot of shoes. Got Adidas on there. Some New Balance. There's Dom, by the way. I had to go back in the back, and he was on the phone. I don't know who he was talking to, but it's a very serious conversation going on. Anyway, he got off the phone. We went back up. There's a little storage area. Cool. Got some little, stock of shoes. But, we were checking out the shoes. I wanted to see the Ashad wear. Nice looking shoe. I do like it, I'm not a big shoe guy, but this is a nice looking shoe. Then I wanted to see what kind of shoes Dom was wearing. I said, listen, you got some busted ass shoes, Dom. $110 for the Nike SB Ashads. Then Dom wanted to show me something interesting about the Ashads. This is the insole right here. It's got the little bubble, right? You look at this shoe now, it's hollow. It's hollow. There's no structure to it whatsoever. I was tripping on that. I never really seen that in a shoe. Look at that. I can just squeeze the whole damn thing with my hand. So all the structure lies. Look at this. Look at this. It's hollow. The air bubbles are almost fake. It's just a window looking into the shoe, but the insole has everything. So the insole is the shoe pretty much. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. It's very interesting. I will say that, you could see, look at this, the air bubble, boom, there it is. Man, so that insole was pretty damn stiff, I must say. But it's interesting because you could put any insole in there and make it kind of the way that you want it, I guess. So maybe there's a bonus. Wanted to check out other shoes. I wanted to see the price of things, I was like, damn, okay, $90 for the little New Balance. These Nike Blazers were free. No price tag on them whatsoever. I put those in my bag and walked out. Then Dom was showing me some other shoes. $110 for the Tiagos. Okay, good looking shoe, Tiago. I must say, New Balance they're killing it, man. I'm a fan of what they're doing over there. This is another blue shoe, New Balance. $80. So they got a wide variety of pricing scale there. I was looking at the Asics. Picked up this shoe. I was like, what the hell is this? $130? 35. Sorry, it was a little blurry there, but I was like, oh my God, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Then we went to lunch. Dom was nice enough. He said, we got to try this place Truxton's out. It's really good. So we had a little sandwich. I had a little, I don't know, some type of club. Really nice menu there. Really cool place, must say. Shout out to Truxton's. This is not a sponsored video. Kind of wish it was. So yeah, it was good. We had good lunch. And then I said, man, listen, at least new place, Brooklyn Projects. Congrats, Dom DeLuca, opening up another shop, Brooklyn Projects. Go check it out. Go support the skate shop. Another day, took my tee. That's right, guys. I put the tee on the bike. The tee is to go. I travel with tee. Decided to cruise into Venice. Wanted to check it out. Kind of an impromptu bike ride, to be honest. Didn't really have a plan. But definitely wanted to check out the curb, see who was skating the curbs. I'm just cruising. Had to check on the tee, though. It's a tea. This is the first time I used the little cup holder thing for the bike. Usually it's for water, I guess, but it's a tea holder. Love Venice though. Venice is a very interesting place. It was a very, very overcast day, and it was a weekday, so it wasn't that busy. And a little fruit stand. A lot of interesting characters, a lot of vendors on the beach, a lot of another fruit stand. A lot of vendors, a lot of interesting people just cruising around. They open up an arcade. Looks very desolate though. What kind of arcade is that? I would not go in that arcade. Looks, yeah, so what? Another fruit stand? Man, fruit is popular on Venice Beach. If you want fruit, go to Venice Beach. And you could get trinkets there too. All the little vendors, they have incense. Hey, you want a skateboard? There you go. Come to Venice Beach. Saw a lot of incense stands selling Nag Champa. I don't know. I can go into 7-Eleven and get Nag Champas. Then there's the pier. Saw the pier. Never been to the pier in this form, with the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel. Why is it called a Ferris wheel? What's up with the Ferris part? Why not just call it a big wheel? Wanted to get a close-up of it. There's a roller coaster going in. Looks like a little snake or centipede or something. Pretty cool. Hot dog on a stick. There it is, baby. I told you guys. Hot dog on a stick is real. It is a thing. It's been around forever. They wear funny hats in there, and they got live music. So shout out to Hot Dog on a Stick for providing live entertainment while you eat. Okay, Santa Monica triple set. Here's a little drive-by shot. Here's a little top shot. Wanted to give you guys a nice view of it in case any of y'all wanted to come down here and do a little trick down it. Very big. 3, flat 3, flat 3. With the drain on the bottom. That's why everybody skates the sides of it, Coming straight on is no bueno. So let me show you a little top shot of it. Let me go up these stairs real quick. Give you guys a little top shot here. And there's that big pillar in the way. So you guys got to go to the left or the right. I think most people go to the right. I'm not sure though. I've never skated this thing. So, I'm the wrong person to ask, but there it is in all its glory. 3, flat 3, flat 3. Santa Monica triple set with a big old pillar in the middle. A lot of tricks have been done down this. A lot of tricks. Shout out to the tricksters. All right, we're just keeping it moving here. Now, remember Tory Pudwell in his little rail part? I forget what it was called, the Red Bull rail chomper thing or whatever. Here it is. He had to ollie out to this thing. I'm going to say, look at this gap that he had to ollie out to this rail. So sketchy. You could tell by this man's foot and flip-flop how many flip-flop feet it is. I mean, it's massive. It's massive. Shout out to Tory Pudwell. A little gap at the end, not too bad. Once you're on there and cooking, though, that little end part's nothing for Tory. Keeping it moving. Get back on the bike. Nice little view. Again, overcast day. Not too spectacular, but we come across this then. This is to me is known. This is like the Clyde Singleton ledge. A lot of people have skated this ledge. Personally, I hate this ledge. It looks sketchy as hell. The run-up is horrible. You got to come down, and they put these little stoppers and stuff since then. It hasn't been skatable for a while, but even if this thing was perfect, I would pass by this thing in a heartbeat. I would go get a coffee and just kick it. Speaking of tea, let me get a sip of my tea real quick. I love my tea cup holder on my bike. It's incredible. And this Yeti thing keeps it hot, man. I almost burned my lips. But yeah, shout out to my tea holder. I'm loving this thing. Straight up. Tea to go, baby. All right, let's keep it moving. One more spot to check out, and that, of course, is the Santa Monica Curbs. Guess who was there? Old Raj. That's right. Old Raj was there. Where's Raj? Oh, that's a homie from Texas, I believe. Don't know his name. I forget his name, but met him there. Cool guy. There's Raj just kicking it, doing a little front board, whirly bird out. He's got all the moves. It was a little windy. When it's windy, it might as well rain sometimes, really puts a damper on the skate session. But, you fight through the rain and the wind to do a no-slide crook pop over, push, runner, checking his watch. Then he comes up, going to do another crook pop over, boom. And then a little, nope, didn't do it. Keeping it moving. Let's go. Checking on my tea again. I got to make sure that thing ain't spilling and whatnot. Next day, decided to take a little walk down the beach, saw a bird. It's a little seagull. Nice little guy. He had something in his mouth, his beak. He's looking around and he dropped it. And he picked it back up. Nice little guy. Very tranquil, very nice place to hang out for a nice walk. Saw these two kayakers. I said, man, that looks really nice, really peaceful, until I noticed that this guy was right behind him yelling at him through a bullhorn. So, not too nice. Have you guys ever realized or thought about how much water there is in this world? I mean, look at how much water there is. I trip out on that. Your little ducks. Look at them. All cute and stuff. Wait, are those ducks? I can't even tell. I think they're duck. Oh, nice one. Just getting my shot there, buddy. Anyway, just want to share my week with you guys. So until next time, see you later.